Hello. It's been a few weeks. I've been down on and off, do small bits and pieces, but not been down really properly because I've been working a lot of the weekends and the weather. I mean, we haven't had a day in the last 3 weeks where it hasn't rained almost constantly. So today's the first real opportunity that I've got to come down and have a good crack at it. Thankfully, so far, touch wood, the rain has held off. So I've got lots of things to do. I've been to the garden centre, picked up some compost and manure, and I'm going to be planting, I know I'm late, very late, I'm going to be planting my onions, shallots and garlic, and potentially broad beans as well. So we see how that goes, and I want to harvest my pumpkins as well because they're ready, and I don't want them to spoil because I'm quite pleased with them. So lots to be getting on with as always, and not very much time, so better get started. Okay, so here's what we're looking at the moment. My potatoes have come up nicely in the first 2 buckets. They're the ones I did a bit earlier than the other one. That's the last bucket. That was done in the last video. They're a bit slower to come up. So I want to get some sort of frost protection around them. In this area I'm going to do the beds for onions and garlic. I'm also going to clear out this bed. The peppers are done now, they're not ripening anymore, so we'll get rid of them, and the tomatoes, and then get rid of the brambles out of this bed, and then get planting. And then we've got these 2, God, look how overgrown it is. These 2 here, which I will be harvesting, and if I get time I'll clear these 2 beds as well, but nothing's going in them at the moment, as I mentioned last time, because my shed's probably going to be going here. So as I said, lots to be getting on with, so I'll better get started. You see that big yellow thing up in the sky there? That, believe it or not, is the sun. That is some blue sky. That's the first time for a long time that I've seen that. Perfect. This is a really handy trick that I picked up off Alan at the Dawn Chorus plot. Just using wood, which is the width that you need to plant your rows apart. Flip it over and use your dibber, or in my case, broom handle. And there we have it. Not quite perfect set of holes. Okay, so the first ones I'm going to plant are Autumn Champion. Mild flavour, good for storing, which is ideal for me because I don't use that many white onions. Let's give it a go.
Okay, the next ones are electric. They are red onions. It's 50 electric onion sets. Excellent flavour. Pink tinged flesh. Sounds delicious. Okay, so these ones are Griselle shallots. Strong flavour with a spicy taste. Only 6 of these though. They seem to be a lot more expensive than regular onions, so I didn't want to waste too much money because I've never done them before, and if I do them wrong then, you know, it's only $2.99 down the drain. Let's give it a go.
Okay, so I've now got some broccoli to sow. I need to sow it this month because it says sow outdoors September, October, and we're now into the second week of October, so need to get them in. The only thing is, because of limited space, I need to put them in the same bed as the shallots I've just planted. I will put them up the other end. I don't know if it's a good idea or not to put them with shallots, or if, you know, it doesn't really matter, but you know, we'll give it a go. It's something, again, as with most things, it's something I've never grown before, so trial and error, I suppose. It'll only be my sort of second season next season, so come early summer, hopefully we'll have some broccoli. Let's give it a go.
Is that it? Must only be about 20 seeds in here.
Well, if you don't mind. Still quite blustery, even though there's no rain. So while I'm in here having a cup of tea, it was my birthday a few weeks ago. God, it feels like ages ago now. But I got a couple of little gadgets for the shed, or for my new shed. Really, it will help out as a present from one of my friends, Sarah. This is a little light, so it will help me, especially with filming. It's got magnets on it, so I can stick it up wherever I want, and sticky pads. And it's a dimmable LED. How fancy is that? It doesn't look very bright at the moment, obviously, but it is very bright. And a little solar powered lamp as well. It's got on-off switch in there as well. So thank you very much, Sarah. It's very kind. Still need to hang my birdhouse up though. We'll get round to that. We'll save that for the new shed, I think. I suppose that's enough procrastinating for now. Get back to it.
Okay, so before I lose the light, I wanted to venture into the jungle that is my pumpkin patch and harvest them. So as far as I can tell from what I've read, a good clean cut on the top. Hopefully it should heal. And then it's good to store for sort of anything up to a year. I mean, I'll definitely be using it before then, but it's just good to know. Okay, so from what I've seen, we have to give it a cut across the top here, and then that bit there will heal itself.
Right, that's number one. No idea how much that's gonna weigh. Probably about 8 kilos, I would have thought. We'll see how wrong I am. I'll get home and I'll weigh it. It's okay, got a tiny bit of damage on the bottom, so I'll make sure this is the first one that I use, because I think the other one's a bit cleaner. I'll go and get that now. Okay, so number two. It's a fair bit smaller than the other one, probably a good couple of kilos less, but there's no damage on the bottom, so we'll keep that one, store that one. So first attempt at pumpkins, I'm pretty pleased, considering. Not bad. Right, I'm off for the evening. Just realised I can't plant any garlic because I've left it at home. So I'm probably going to try and come down. Thanks, helicopter. So I'm probably going to try and come down early in the week, one evening, Monday or Wednesday probably, and get them in, because I know I'm desperately late already, and I'm desperate to grow some garlic. So that's priority for this week. The frost fleece really didn't work that well with the potatoes, so I've got to try and think of a better idea fairly soon to try and protect them from the frost. But apart from that, I'm pretty pleased. I got my broccoli in, I got my onions and the shallots in, the bed's prepared and done, so yeah, good day I think. I've only been down here for a few hours because I come down quite late today after it stopped raining. And also I need to do the 2 smaller beds, as well as the garlic. I still got the broad beans to go in this month, so still lots to do. So you know, with the idea of people coming to the end of the season thinking there's not much to do, there's loads. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Okay, so obviously now I've harvested them, we've got to weigh them. So little one first. I'll put it in this bag. I've got a luggage weigher as well. Let's give this a go. This isn't going to do my back any favours at all. Turn it on. This will be in kilos, but I'll put pounds or stone or old money on the screen for you if you work that way. Oh, bloody hell. 11.4 kilos for the small one. No wonder I struggled. There you go. And pounds will be on the screen. I thought the big one was going to be about 8 kilos. That's one. Right, let's reset you. Right, number 2. £14.5 kilos. There we are. Those are pretty big pumpkins. Now, as far as I know, they weren't a giant variety. It didn't say that they were a giant variety on the pack, so I'm guessing this is normal for this kind of variety. It didn't give a specific name for them on the pack. I've checked, so what I might do is try and grow a giant one next year, seeing as these have come out pretty well. I'm probably also going to try and carve one for the end of October. I'll store the other one. So yeah, great result I think for first time. Really pleased with these. So that'll be the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon.